Welcome back to a fun rookie room. I'm Sai Kiran, and if you're not already on the edge of your seat, you need to be. We are at the final dance, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix 2025. This isn't just a race, it's a three-way battle for Drivers' Championship. Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, all still mathematically in it. The equation is simple for Lando, a podium finish seals the title guaranteed. For Max, he needs to win and hope Lando finishes fourth or lower. For Piastri, he needs a miracle win coupled with Norris finishing down the order. But the most important clues about who has the pace and who's struggling under the pressure came out of Friday. This is our full breakdown of the free practice sessions FP1 and FP2 from the S Marina circuit. FP1 was, as is tradition in Abu Dhabi, a bit of a mixed bag. This session is run in the heat of the day, but qualifying and the race are run under the floodlights, meaning the data isn't fully representative. More importantly, it was a rookie hour. 8 teams handed their cars over, forcing both Oscar Piastri and Lewis Hamilton out of their seats to fulfill the mandatory young driver sessions. This meant Piastri, the dark horse in the title fight, lost a critical 60 minutes of track time. Not ideal when you need a miracle. The timesheets, though not crucial, were topped by the championship leader Lando Norris, setting a benchmark that was just 8 thousandths faster than Max Verstappen. A warning for shot fired, but FP2 is where the real drama began. FP2, sunset, the lights come on, this is the session that matters, reflecting the conditions for qualifying and the race. And here, Lando Norris wasn't just fast, he was imperious. His fastest lap on the soft tires was a 1:23.083, putting him more than 3 tenths clear of his main title rival Max Verstappen. That is a massive margin over a single lap. Max Verstappen admitted afterwards that the Red Bull is not quick enough. He complained of constant fighting with the ride of RB21, losing significant time in the technical sector 3, the precise part of the track where McLaren usually shines. The McLaren difference, it wasn't just Norris. Even on the long runs, the McLaren looked kinder on its tires and delivered consistent rapid pace. This suggests that Norris has the car under him to comfortably aim for that necessary P3. Oscar Piastri's worrying Friday. After missing FP1, Piastri struggled to find a happy balance in FP2. He finished way down in P11, half a second behind Norris. He had a few messy laps, a big lockup, and the team will have a lot of work to do overnight to get him comfortable for qualifying. The midfield surprises. Keep an eye on George Russell, who looked strong in the Mercedes in P3. But the real shockers were Bearman in the Haas and the Sauber's cars, both surprising the field by finishing in the top 6. Beyond the one lap glory, the long runs are where the championship could be decided. Pirelli has bought the softest compounds, meaning degradation will be a major factor. The initial data suggests the single stop strategy using the hard tire will be the primary path. But the McLaren's long run pace on the medium and soft compounds was incredibly strong, putting pressure on Red Bull to manage their thermal degradation. Ferrari's question mark. Both Leclerc and Hamilton seemed to struggle, particularly in the critical final sector. Their long run pace was comparable to Verstappen and Norris, but their overall qualifying pace suggests they might not be able to interfere with the top 3 fight as much as Mercedes can. The Mercedes threat, with Russell in P3 and Kimi Antonelli just outside the top 10, Mercedes could be the biggest fly in the ointment. If they can get both cars into the top 5, they could easily deny Norris the podium he needs. So what did we learn? Lando Norris is the man to beat. He has the pace, the car, and the momentum. Verstappen has work to do, and Piastri has ground to make up after missing FP1. But F1 changes fast. Can Red Bull and Ferrari find that crucial setup tweak overnight? Can Piastri overcome his deficit and put his McLaren on the front row? Qualifying is tomorrow and it will set the stage for the championship finale. Make sure you don't miss our qualifying live stream commentary dropping during the session. Let me know in the comments who do you think will take pole position. Will Norris seal the deal early or can Verstappen bounce back?